Okay.
All right, we're over here in Doylestown over at Dr. Ira's house. This house was built in 1850. We're doing a lot of things here for Dr. Ira. He had a seepage issue, obviously, at one time, and he wanted to correct it once and for all. So we have a drainage system below us where all the gravel is. We're going to be re-cementing the floor, and because of the cosmetics of the walls, if we pan around, let's just take a shot on this side over here. Come through here for just a second. Alright. You can see we have some wire mesh up on here, but you can see the old walls. I mean, they're over 200 years old. They're all scabbing. They were covered with Drylok at one time. So you can see the differentials in the color of the paint and the stone. So we're going to be rough casting these walls, almost like a stucco. So you have the wire mesh, you've got a scratch coat of concrete, and then you have a finish coat of concrete, and then we're going to be painting that with an antimicrobial. So we'll just go pan back out in the other room, and we'll give you a shot of the first coat. As you can see, the first coat over here is kind of rough. You want it rough, so the second coat is going to bond to that, and then it's going to be kind of smooth. We've got Richard over here acting as the artist. No, he's painting with some antimicrobial. So we can have Richard just move over to the right just a little bit. As you can see, the walls are nice and smooth here, and we have a coating, an antimicrobial mold coating from Foster's on here. Foster's 4025. So that way he won't have that musty smell anymore. That thermal bypass and the mold coming through the wall is all going to stop. Got to tell you, we've been here maybe 5 or 6 days already, opening the floor, getting everything prepped. It's a confined area, but the smell in this room is 100% better than it was when we first came in. It was very pungent. It did stink. We even took some of the detail areas. Years ago, this little cavity back in here would have been a fireplace to heat the upstairs. Now it's just going to be a cosmetically closet for Dr. Ira for some of his detergents and things like that. So when we put this all back together again, we're going to rehook up the washer and dryer, the wet sink. But as you can see, it's very tedious, and it's a small area, so we're kind of tripping over each other just a little bit. But just to give you an idea of some of the features and benefits that we can do, it's not just typical put a drain in the floor. It's basement to beautiful in say 6 to 7 days. Antimicrobials, disinfectants, drainage systems, sump pumps, battery backups, generators, mold coatings, dehumidification systems. We do it all.